welcome to today's channel. Today I'm going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. But the first thing I have to say is that viewer discretion is heavily advised because this game can hurt people that are disturbed easily and contains material that is not appropriate. So now that you've had your warning, welcome to the channel. Alright, welcome back to this channel. As you know, we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Duh. And I already have our warnings. We have our warnings. But thank you for tuning in. If you are easily disturbed, please click off this video because this game is very disturbing from what I've heard. Anyway, let's play the game. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. I don't care if you're a child, and if you can handle gore, okay. Doki Doki Literature Club features sensitive content and themes that may be disturbing for some players and should be approached with caution. In-game content warnings such as materials in the settings menu at any times. Okay. The settings menu also contains a link to an external web page that lists all content warnings. No. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. Now, this is the time where I advise you to click off if you get easily disturbed. New game. Issa. Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. Okay. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today? But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Alright. However, I just sigh and idle. Idle? They're not touching, girl. We got her car in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught up this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Issa, little monster, kick to conquer. Baby, holla, what's up? You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Issa. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you didn't wait for me after all. Wait, did I read that wrong? I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Issa, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our conversations. I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content. Wait, I left my place. By getting by the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was just talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at you in that.
Yeah, fun.
I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Play my Doki Doki Literature Club, bro. Twinsky.
I'm with your ass.
No promises, though. Will you at least promise that you'll try a little? That's the cutest egg yo ever. Well, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind just a little bit. Let's exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. So I pack up my things. I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't even wait up for me. It's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, No, what? Well, say you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one that proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on. Please? Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. Natsuki, if you don't shut up. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning that I have to plan this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh. actually follow Sayori across the school or upstairs, a section of the school I barely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. Guys, I've watched Class of '09 gameplay. It kind of, kind of reminds me of this, and I really want to play Class of '09 because it seems really fun. Now, I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh, okay, that's Natsuki, I think. Welcome to the... No, is that Monica or is that Natsuki? I don't know, okay. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Okay, that's Monica, right? Sorry. Seriously, you brought a boy? Wait to kill the atmosphere. Issa, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Sister Psycho, Sister Psycho. It's all you're being, I'm just a little psycho. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude. His name is... Okay, so is the purple-haired one Monica? Okay, I'm probably gonna learn. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Okay, that's Monica. It's great to see you again, Issa. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, but we've rarely talked. But we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile didn't make me feel a little... You too, Monica? Come sit down, Issa. Made a room at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Hey, I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Okay. Natsuki, Sayori, Monica, and Yuri. Then how about I make some tea as well? Let's have a few desks arranged to form a table. Like I mentioned, it's been widened, so there is space next to Monica and space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! A dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Ah, so cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica and I follow. It's so good. Say, their mouths full. It's already managed to get icing on her face. Turn the cupcakes around my finger, the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. As if she's waiting for me to take a... I think I know what's gonna happen. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like... Haven't I heard this before? Need them for you or anything. Well, maybe, but not for you. Stupid. Alright. Her logic. Dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before sitting on the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. You insulted Yuri's looks anyway. I meant that I believe you. Tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something that tells me I practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could possibly be a board member for any of the other major clubs. Weren't you a leader of debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Budget and publicity in how to prepare for events. So I'm much more personally joining something special out of it than I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in pulling out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have worked hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we'll all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. Try to do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls are interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Issa, what kind of things do you read? Gay straight kids fan fiction. Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, manga. I muttered to myself quietly, half joking. Natsuki had suddenly purred. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not that much of a reader, I guess. Yeah, well, that could change. What I'm saying, I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the room for teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels and deep, complex fantasy. Craftsmanship is just so amazing to me. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not cute anymore. yeah, sometimes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what's your idea? Natsuki and Yuri look at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. We'll share them with each other. Everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. And remember, get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen their bond. Alright. Yeah, I can do that. I never said I would join this club. Sayori must have convinced me to stop by, and I've never made a decision. I still have... But... I'm sorry, I thought... Issa, you are defenseless against these girls. I'm supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Oh my god. Yes, I'm so happy. Her arms around me, jumping and jumping up and down. Hey. It scared me for a moment. If you really just came with the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Well, that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Aha, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it in the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Issa, I look forward to seeing you how you express yourself. Hee hee. Yeah. My mediocre writings already feel. Meanwhile, the girls can see the guys clean up their food. Wanna walk home together? Alright, we're gonna walk home together. Sure, might as well. Okay, yay. Sayori? Natsuki. Yuri. Okay, Monica has that, like, it's that one with the bow. Oh, wait. Sayori and Monica. Okay, Yuri has purple hair. Monica has some with, like, the orangish pinkish. Yeah, and then, Natsuki has the pink hair, and then I know who Sayori is. The literature club. Perhaps I have a chance to go closer with one of these girls. Alright. Okay. Okay. Time to write a poem. Okay. Strawberry sparkle. Rainbow. Joy. Anime. Lollipop. Music. Massacre. Skipping. Fluffy. Fireworks. Grief. Calm. Doki doki. I'm picking with my eyes closed. Ooh. Alright. Thanks for watching today's video. I think I'm going to end it off here. Part 2 is going to be out soon. Thank you.